Hi everyone, Tom here, joined with Don at Gamescom. We're against the black void wall, I suppose, but no, the show's over there. And we played Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Yes.
It's been 4 minigames here. Don, having played so much Sports Resort, or Switch Sports before, what do you feel about this one?
It's interesting, right? Because I'm likely the minority who really loved the original Switch Sports. But I also get it, right? There was not much in the way of personality, and it felt like it was a sort of a living place.
Yeah.
So they brought back Woohoo Island. There are definitely changes to Woohoo Island. It's definitely not the Woohoo Island you know from Wii Sports Resort and from Pilot Wings Resort, right?
Yeah.
It's a completely... They altered a lot of stuff to make it feel like in the Spocko Square era, where it feels within that universe more neatly. So they made absolute big changes to the overall island. You could see the change in that island the best during Archery.
Yeah.
There's a windmill park. They added more to the beach. Especially the golf island has changed a lot since those two games. But even then, there's now more of a port area, which wasn't on the original Woohoo Island. Yeah, they changed a lot of the small details of that entire place.
Yeah, well, I hope that brings a lot more to the game than previous one, more what people are wanting.
Yes.
Now, with the games themselves, I started off with the jet ski game. I thought
Power cruising, yeah.
Power cruising. I thought they did a pretty good job with controls because you actually hold it like this. And
Yes.
it did simulate, what it would be like. I've done snowmobiling, and to go faster, you actually turned it.
For sure. Yeah. I think that was done like consistently really well because the motion seemed simple, but you still have to stretch it out like this.
Yeah.
But it felt like very doable.
And turning, you can like lean and stuff.
No, 100%. Like it felt very natural. I got away with doing smaller motions like this, not really all the stretched out. But even then, like moving up to speed up, moving away, it seems very natural.
Yeah. Intuitive.
Intuitive. It is very similar to how it was on Wii Sports Resort, where it was a similar strategy, but obviously the nunchuck fell and the Wii remote both had different grips. With two controllers that have the same grip, you get used to it a little bit quicker, I felt.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, going like this during the demo, but in real life, when we're at home on a couch, it's going to be like this. With that one, I was like happy with it at first, but playing later, it's like it feels like there's not quite enough depth there. I hope there's more to it later on, like in terms of wave height and stuff.
Sure.
But it was enjoyable. It was super fun racing with someone else. Going through gates was sometimes tougher than it looks, and being able to boost adds to it. Now, moving on, there was Archery. I thought Archery was well done.
Archery was likely the best one of the four, sincerely.
I would say it was my second favorite after thumb wrestling, but close.
Yeah.
And really easy, pulling back. You feel the tension. It has wind to take care of, distance.
But also there's the motion, like this feels very natural.
When you're doing this and the sort of reticle changes shape to be more focused.
Yeah, and then you shoot and let go and sort of aim with the right hand. It feels very natural to move like this.
Yes. Yeah, so great job of motion controls. Surprisingly, like none of the motion controls felt flaky to me. They all felt pretty solid at this point.
Yeah, but they also had a lot of time to adjust it. Like obviously they tried stuff with Switch Sport, with the original Switch Sports.
Yeah.
I feel this is more coming into their own. But speaking of that, and we should probably mention it now, man, bowling is the exact same.
Is that a bad thing?
I mean, well, it's not broken. You shouldn't fix, right? But it's the exact same area. It's the exact same environment of the original Switch Sports.
Yeah.
They are not doing it much to differentiate because at least with Wii Sports, it was a different arena, and they're not even doing that. I don't know. Am I happy that bowling is still in there? Sure. Is it adding anything? Not really.
Yeah, well, always a popular one on the list. For me, the bowling felt a little bit too easy. I was able to get 3 strikes in a row, just like going straight ahead at a slight angle without curving it.
I do think that holding the Joy-Con 2s are nicer than the Joy-Cons for that.
They're bigger.
Yeah, they're bigger.
That might be helping me too.
Yes,
like,
yes.
It's easier.
I do think in that sense it's actually more helpful to have a big controller in your hand.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because I don't, other than that, like outside of having the more geometry in your hands to sort of feel it better, I don't really think there's a much of a change really.
Yeah.
Which brings us to thumb wrestling.
That's a good segue, Don.
Yeah.
Don and I had a thumb wrestling match today. Don won.
Yes.
The second one was super quick. I was disappointed. Yesterday, I was having some epic matches against another person.
I had a really good match with actually a fan this morning. He came across us in the line. He was actually wearing a Hashi shirt from Japan.
Yep.
So we started talking that way.
That's
Turns out that he knew us, who we were.
Yeah.
He put up a battle. We had a very close 2-on-1 match. I think he ultimately won. But man, I saw everything during that match because basically you can sort of small press to sort of fake out your opponent, move the thumb around with the Joy-Con, and sort of try to strike and then fake out the other opponent and then striking down, and then it sort of becomes a tug of war, right? Because one of them, the person who's trying to escape has to shake the controller, while the other has to hold on for their dear life.
Yeah, it is truly, a fighting game. It looks simple. It's really a fighting game. Guessing what your opponent will do.
Yes.
Pressing down to kind of like power up your thumb or grow it bigger, which you can go for 3 times. And when we were fighting, you found out like you can feint, but if you both go at the same time and hit each other, it's like a startling knockback.
Yeah, it's a knockback.
And there's no time limit, which was cool. When I was fighting the other guy, like we had a really long match. And aside from that, though, the one thing I wish it had is like some sort of movement when you're holding down the guy, like some sort of struggle.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
would have added a bit more.
I do think it's similar with the last Switch sports, right? There's always one game that you can still play sitting down.
Yeah.
With the last one, it was soccer/football, depending on where region you live. In this one, to me it feels like thumb wrestling. You can still play it while sitting down.
With thumb wrestling, I did get to play single player today too.
Oh,
the
cool.
CPU on the show floor was pretty easy, but
Okay.
I expect higher level CPUs in the final game.
That makes sense.
Going against you like Don, I mean, kind of the CPU is a bit of a pushover. But
yeah, I'm a thumb wrestling master now. What can I say?
I'll say though, playing the demos themselves, a lot better than seeing it in direct, even though it's super interesting there. Like actually playing it, really happy with what I saw there. I think this will be one.
No, I'm very happy with what I saw. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, in general, right? It feels like really well put together.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, there are some sports that are recycling, there's a good bunch of them. But with the stuff that's there, especially with Prop Plane in full version, I really look forward to playing Prop Plane again. I honestly think it will be a good time.
I think so too, especially when we get more of the extreme challenges and stuff.
Sure.
All right. Well, with that, it's been Tom and Don at Gamescom. Thank you so much. Stay tuned to more of our coverage.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.